Alright guys, so the objective for this video is I want to make a lure, I want to catch a fish with it. I'm just going to make it out of a little pen knife. Never done this before, but you know what, might as well try. I don't think it's going to be too hard. I mean, you know, bass will eat just about anything that moves, so we'll see. I have a couple ideas and we'll try them out. Alright, well, back with you when I get something put together and something made. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go find a stick first. Alright guys, so I got this stick here. And I think I'm gonna try to make a jerkbait. I have a couple ideas for the bill to make it dive down, but first we gotta get the general shape of it. And I got a couple ideas on how I'm gonna get the hooks on. Well, I'll get back at you to update you when to start to get the shape kind of put together a little bit. Well, alright guys, this is generally the size and shape I'm wanting. Now, I need to come up with an idea on how I'm going to put on the hooks. Put on a little piece to so I can tie on my line, and then what I'm going to use as a bill. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with how it came out with. Has a little bit of a curve to it that I made. I kind of slimmed it up a little bit. I could definitely get something to gear for that if I actually get some good action on it. So yeah, I made the top right here, right where the head is, flat, so it can dive easier because it's wood and it's gonna want to float pretty hard or bad. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put a pretty big bill on it, I think. Make sure it gets some good depth. And yeah, we'll see what I come up with. I'm thinking, let me find it. Man. Well, I'll show you what I was thinking in a minute. Well, I'll just tell you. A little card, an old card that I had. And I'm just gonna cut off a little piece of it and make it. I'm thinking about making it, I don't know, about this long. I'm hoping it sticks out from the end. I don't know, so I'd say about 3/4 of an inch to an inch. But we'll see. Alright, be back with you in a minute. It's not the most sturdy thing, but I think it'll work. Made it a little bit smaller than I originally planned, but I think it'll be enough. I made it pretty wide. I think it'll have pretty good shaking action. Alright, let me get this on here. I'm gonna make a little slit in it. Let me find it. Yeah, I'm gonna make a little slit in it. Then I'm gonna super glue it in. I think it'll work pretty good. Alright, I'll get this back on when I get the bill on it. Alright, hold on a second. Alright guys, alright, so it is on there. It seems pretty sturdy. Pretty happy with it. Has a little bit of curve to it. I think it will dive pretty well. And of course I can modify it with the scissors if it comes down to it, but yeah, alright. I think it's about time to get the hooks on. And I need to come up with an idea on how to do it, but I will. Alright, well, I'll update you when I come up with something and get them on. Well guys, it sure looks like a piece of trash now. I put the hooks on it, but put two right here. I didn't like how, man, come on, focus. I didn't like how far that one was sticking out, so I decided to tie a narrow one on there. And I put them on by, man, focus, tying them on, putting super glue on the knot. I made a little notch so it wouldn't slip. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be hard to catch a fish. But now I just need to put a little loop right there so I can tie on my bait. And yeah, I might paint it up a little bit, but other than that, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get something with it. I don't know. I just shoved the hook through there, bent it through, tied it on, put some super glue on it. I don't know if it's gonna work. Well, this right here is the final product. Let me tell you, it's a pretty dumb looking lure. It's pretty bad. And I don't know. looks like a piece of trash. Honestly, if I was fishing in a normal lake, probably wouldn't be able to catch anything on it. So, but the thing is, I'm fishing in a bass pond, so I might be able to find a bass that's stupid enough to think that's actually a minnow or something. So, we'll give this a try. I don't know. It's pretty stupid looking, I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, it's gonna be hard. Even in a bass pond, this is gonna be hard. Well, we're gonna give it a try. Okay. Let's do this. Well, alright guys, so I drove up to the pond, and here's the... that thing is so ugly. That stupid lure. But, we're gonna have to try to catch a fish on it. And, still got a bunch of super glue on my hands. But anyways, we're walking back the trail, and we're going back to the pond. These bass aren't the most smart animals out in the water, but I tell you what, it still might be hard to catch these on this thing. But I know these pond bass are gonna be pretty stinking dumb. Some tells me they're gonna be really dumb. Very easy to catch. I almost feel like I could throw a leaf out there with the hook in it and catch one at this pond. So I don't know. This is probably the right place to be going. If I was going somewhere like Racetown, which is a lake by my house, I wouldn't even try this. I wouldn't even think about it. So I would think there's no way. But we're gonna give her a shot here and see what happens. All right, I'll turn it back on if I get one. Hopefully I do. See ya. Well guys, the action on this bait is absolutely horrendous. I'm gonna probably rip this bill off and try to make it a top water. That's probably my best bet. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's probably not gonna be easy to come off because I super glued this thing on there like crazy. I put a ton on it. So yeah, alright, I'm gonna get back out there and rip this bill off. See ya. Hey, I got a low one on. This is the 5th one I missed. This thing does not have a very good hookup ratio. It's just a little tiny one. I had a couple big ones hit it, and I missed every single one of them. I finally hooked up with one. It's just a little guy, but holy cow, that was hard. Not as, I don't know, not as easy as I was expecting. Not because the bass aren't hitting, but the hookup ratio is horrible. I missed all the big ones I had on, but I hooked up with him. I had one right to the bank. I was trying to get my camera out. I missed him. He popped off. Right, like I was trying to get my camera out. He wasn't at the bank. He was like out a little bit. I was trying. I don't know. I should. Man, it'd be easier if I had a GoPro. That is hard. This thing hardly even fought, but there's one. He's a low guy. That was hard, but let's try to get another one. At least we knew it worked. All right, there you go, buddy. There he goes. Yeah, I've had 5 hits so far. You see the markers starting to come off, but 5 hits. Yeah, the hookup ratio is horrible on this thing. I don't know why. I put 3 hooks on this thing, but whatever. Let's try to get another one on. All right, guys, got another one on. He's a little bit bigger, but he's still not a big one, but ooh, come on, buddy. Calm. Okay. And he got hooked by both the hooks, as you can see. Alright. He's a little bit better, but he's not a big one still. I'm just happy to even get a hookup. There he goes. Now, what I've noticed with this thing, I'm fishing a lot of vegetation. It's hard to get it out there, but I'm just popping it like a pencil popper. But it doesn't float that good. So it's kind of staying a little bit underneath the surface. I can see its wakes, but it's probably a good 2 inches under the surface, so I don't know. It doesn't look that great in water, but I'm still getting hits. These bass are really aggressive in here, and yeah, I caught him out there. a little bit. About right where my finger's at. It's already hit it. Man, you can't really see, but. Alright, let's try to get another one. I could definitely be catching more fish on a different bait, but whatever. Might as well stay true to this thing. Keep on trying to catch. I might, after a little bit, switch up the bait, start making or catching a bunch of fish. Make this video a little more interesting, but it's good. It's good. I'm happy it's working. Happy it didn't break on me yet. Let's get another one. Alright, guys. Yeah, this thing has about the action that you would expect from a stick being dragged by some line through the water. It's pretty horrendous, I'm not gonna lie. And it seems like the fish know it's pretty horrendous also. I got some, I don't know, it seems like I went through the pretty dumb ones, and now all I'm seeing is a bunch of smart bass that just won't take it. So I'm thinking about ending this video right here and starting some real bass fishing, which I'll probably make a different video. And yeah, let's do it. Alright, that's about enough of this. You guys, see if you can make a better one. I'm sure you will. This I made in about 30 minutes. And you know what? For 30 minutes, I don't really think it's that bad. I'll take it. Alright, well, have a good one and see ya.